Right now, we are in the corner of the studio, and we have musician Bryan Drewyor of One Human Band. Bryan, thank you so much for joining us this morning. What does your music entail about you? What do you try to say as you try to as you play?
I'm a singer-songwriter, and I have this is what I call my One Human Band. And so basically, I'm a folky, country roots Americana singer-songwriter, and I've got this full setup. We've got tambourine on my left foot, I've got a kick drum on my right, and then guitar, harmonica, vocals. Sometimes I switch it up with keys. Last time I was here, I had a keyboard.
So you're quite literally one human band.
That's what's going on.
You've got way more than one instrument. What are those shells on the top of your feet?
These are like seed pods all connected together, dried out, and connected to my foot.
I didn't even notice that at first until you literally shook your foot.
Yeah. And I feel like you have an interesting background as well. You are a health and wellness coach. You have a bachelor's degree in psychology. How does that, or does it not, influence the music you play and how you play it?
Yeah, I'm a wordsmith, and I love diving deep into, interpersonal relationships, and I like writing songs from a pretty deep level and kind of like get to a point where I can kind of have a message that's universally understood.
Yeah.
And
you describe your music as having hometown heart and soul and a kind of a backwoods feel. How does your time here in the Upper Peninsula contribute to how you write your music and what you write about?
I travel a lot around through the woods and stuff. I also work as a real estate agent and do a lot of like through the woods, camping out, spending a lot of time all over the UP, and I'm performing all over the UP as well. So a lot of the influence comes from walking the trails with my dog and writing songs about the local history and culture, which I really enjoy.
Do you like performing on your own? I mean, have you ever thought about expanding and not being just one human band?
Yeah, I've been into lots of different types of bands, and I've played keys in jam bands and had my own full band and stuff. It's hard to deal with lots of people and coordinating schedules and stuff. So I still do that, and I still perform in other projects, but this is the version where I get to tour around in my bus and kind of do everything by myself.
Yeah, I mean, you're just one human spreading goodness through music, and you've got the spread goodness shades on as well. So you're not necessarily part of that mission, but I'm curious, what does Spread Goodness Day mean to you, and how do you kind of propel that mission with your music and your performances?
Yeah, I was just talking to them earlier. I think that I've probably been involved over the years doing some sort of performance in one of the towns, I'm sure, and so it's very familiar to me. And the idea, just in general, I'm going to live vicariously through you guys today, but spreading goodness through music is what we do too. So.
Yeah, and it's one of the best ways to spread goodness too. Who doesn't like music? It's a universal language. It's something that can connect people across the borders, across differences. So it's a beautiful gift to have you here joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
How many, do you have any upcoming events that you're performing at?
Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be performing at a holiday show at Danielson's Greenhouse in Floral, and there's going to be lots of crafts and local vendors and stuff there selling holiday gifts and knickknacks. And then Saturday I'm down at Pembine, so at the Four Seasons Hotel on the island there. Lots of shows throughout the winter, and summer festival season starts soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
curious, since you're one person and you have quite the setup that can vary sometimes from performance to performance, what kind of challenges does that bring, and how do you work through those?
Well, I got to carry everything around. This is solid oak, so it doesn't seem like it's going to be that much of a challenge, but I carry it around all over the place, and working by myself. I'm my own sound guy and my own roadie, and so I'm kind of doing everything, which is a lot of the behind the scenes work and stuff. But there's some challenges. But
I mean, how did you discover that you can play multiple instruments at once?
This is a 20-year kind of program running, so I started just like watching other people kind of doing it and tapping their foot with a little tambourine or something. And I grew up as a competitive gymnast, and I'm used to multitasking and stuff and doing a lot of different things. And so I just got into it. Honestly, I'm bored easily, and maybe a little bit of ADHD. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know somebody that plays the drum with their foot and the guitar with their hands and doesn't have a little bit ADHD or something.
Yeah. You gotta keep it in check. The hyper focus needs to come in so the anxiety lowers a little bit.
So which one came first? Was it the guitar that came first, and then everything
Actually,
else just came together?
Piano came first.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Okay.
piano, and there's pedals down there and stuff too. So
Right.
That is true.
I believe
Yeah.
that started it.
All right. Well, I would absolutely love a performance this morning. We do have to take another commercial break,
Yeah,
but we're
thank
going to
you.
hear some live tunes from One Human Band when we return.